Once again, info on scuba diving is at the World Travel Market at London's Excel, and this time we're on the Honduras stand with the Vice Minister of Tourism, Syntia Solomon. Hello, Synthia.
Hi, how are you today?
Very well, thank you. Now, I know you like to promote diving.
Absolutely. In Honduras, we have the Bay Islands of Honduras that are located on the north coast about 40 miles away from the mainland, and they're sitting atop the world's second largest barrier reef. So we have excellent scuba diving, warm waters, and lots of different species that you'll find in the Caribbean. You have cave diving, crevices, there's wreck diving, there's shark diving, you have diving with dolphins. So there's quite a bit that you can see. There's tons of dive sites that have been, that are properly marked, developed, and visibility is great mostly all year round. It ranges from, I would say, 75 and above. You can have visibility up to 100 feet, and it's still quite a pristine destination.
Now, you're a Central American country, aren't you? So you're quite well developed.
We're a Central American country. We're in the process of developing, but this destination, mainly the island of Roatan and Utila, that are dive destinations, depending, what you're looking for. Utila is mostly, it caters to a younger crowd, backpackers, low budget. Roatan, however, has a variety of offers from luxury to small hotels to offer, and certified dive shops through PADI. Now different types of international certification.
And what's there for people who don't dive?
There's quite a bit. Roatan is a very beautiful island, green, lush. Non-divers can go to the beach, obviously. You have canopy tours. They can snorkel because the reef is very close to the beach. It basically surrounds the entire island. So if somebody wanted to go and go on the dive boat with their spouse or friend, they could actually snorkel on some of the sites because they start in maybe 3 meters or less of water. We have the western side of the island, which is the beaches are gorgeous. It's like a swimming pool. It's called West Bay, and you can actually jump in the water and swim out to the reef and snorkel. That's one activity. If they don't want to do that, they can take a glass bottom boat and go around and see the reef from within the boat. There are cultural tours. It's an English-speaking community that the Bay Islands, they actually used to be English years ago, like in the 1859, they were ceded over to Honduras. So much of the culture, I'm actually from Roatan, and my native language is English. So there's lots of things for them to do. There's some shopping that they can do, arts and crafts and different things. Just take a tour around the island. So
one of the nice things you were telling me before we recorded the interview is that it's actually very unspoilt in terms of lots and lots of people coming to dive, and you don't get too many divers on a dive site.
No, you don't get too many divers to begin with. For example, on a dive boat, 15 to 20 people would be the max they would put on a dive boat. The dive operations are really, really, nice, organized. You don't run into the crowds on the dive sites. Most likely you won't find another operator diving the same site as you are. And there's at least 100 sites that are marked because we're surrounded by the reef, and the island is about 33 miles long. So, the whole surrounding is for diving.
Do you have liverboards at all?
In the island of Utila, there's, I think it's the aggressor. There's an aggressor that comes in there. Mm-hmm.
Right, well, Synthia, thank you very much for talking to us.
You're quite welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and we hope to have you in Roatan or Utila soon.
Thank you very much.
Quite welcome.